Have you ever laid in bed at night, eyes wide open, wondering why sleep just doesn't feel the same anymore? Maybe you used to sleep like a log, deep, peaceful, effortless. But now, it feels different. You fall asleep during your favorite show, then wake up at 2 a.m. staring at the ceiling. You sleep for 8 hours, yet wake up feeling tired, heavy, or strangely low in energy. And maybe, just maybe, you've quietly asked yourself, is this just part of getting old? Here's the gentle truth. No, you are not doing anything wrong. And no, your body isn't failing you. It's simply asking you to listen differently now, more softly, more closely. After 70, your body's internal clock begins to shift. It no longer wants what it used to. It craves rest earlier, healing earlier, calm sooner than before. But most of us don't realize this. We stick to the same bedtime we had in our 50s, or even earlier. We stay up for the news, a late movie, a final scroll through the phone, and we wonder why the nights feel restless and why mornings feel heavier. But what if the fix isn't in a pill or a gadget or another expensive supplement? What if the solution is as simple as adjusting when you go to bed? In this video, we'll gently explore what sleep researchers, doctors, and even elders themselves are now saying. That choosing the right bedtime between 9 and 10 p.m. could bring back clearer memory, a steadier heart, and deeper rest. And as we walk together through these stories, insights, and simple steps, I hope you'll find not only answers, but also peace. Now, before we begin, have you noticed your sleep changing after 70? Do you feel more tired in the mornings, even after a full night's sleep? If you're comfortable, share your story in the comments below. Your wisdom might help someone else feel less alone. Let's walk into this together, gently, kindly, and with curiosity, because it's never too late to feel rested, healthy, and whole again. Let's begin with something many people never hear from their doctor. The time you go to bed matters just as much as how long you sleep. Yes, the time, not just the number of hours. But when those hours begin, after 70, your body's natural rhythm, your inner clock, begins to shift. It starts to ask for rest earlier in the evening. That wave of sleepiness you feel around 8:30 or 9 p.m. That's not laziness, that's not boredom. That's your biology asking you to listen, but most of us push through it. We stay up, because we always have, because 9 p.m. feels too early. Because we want to catch the late news, or spend one more hour reading or scrolling, and slowly, night after night, we disconnect from the rhythm our body is gently inviting us into. I remember one gentleman, Mr. Johnson. He was 70, retired, still full of humor and curiosity, but sleep had become a battle. I lie in bed till midnight, he said to me once, but I still wake up feeling like I haven't slept at all. There was nothing wrong with Mr. Johnson, nothing broken. His body had simply shifted. It was producing melatonin, the sleep hormone, earlier in the evening, but his habits hadn't changed with it. I gently suggested he try something different. No more screens after 8. No snacks, no distractions, just listen to the body's call. Go to bed at 9:30, I said, just for 3 weeks, that's all. And he did. 3 weeks later, he walked back into my office with clearer eyes and a lighter step. It's like someone had turned the lights back on in my brain, he said with a smile. His energy had returned. His memory was sharper. Even his early morning walks felt joyful again. Have you ever had a moment like that, where a small change made a huge difference in how you felt? If so, I'd truly love to hear it. Drop it in the comments. Your story could inspire someone who's struggling today, because the truth is, Mr. Johnson's story isn't rare. It's the quiet truth behind so many seniors who feel tired, but don't know why. They aren't doing anything wrong. They just haven't been told that their internal clock is working for them, not against them. And that brings us to something I hope you'll carry with you after today. List to 10 p.m. is no longer early. For many, it's perfect. Doctors at the Mayo Clinic recently discovered that seniors who sleep during this golden hour experience deeper sleep, fewer interruptions, and greater mental clarity. It's not magic. It's not marketing. It's how your aging body naturally works. And when you honor that, when you say yes to the early wave of sleepiness instead of pushing past it, everything begins to feel lighter. You begin to heal while you sleep. Let me tell you about another person who changed her life with one gentle shift. Her name was Mrs. Williams, a lovely woman of 76 with a quiet voice and tired eyes. She came into my office one day and softly said, "I haven't slept through the night in over 40 years. She had tried everything: melatonin, warm teas, white noise, sleep medications, but nothing seemed to work." Then she added something that stayed with me. "I've been going to bed at midnight since I was a teenager. I don't even know what early sleep feels like anymore." She wasn't broken. She was simply following an old routine. While her body had long moved on, I shared with her the same truth I'm sharing with you, that sleep after 70 follows a new rhythm, that her body wasn't betraying her, it was inviting her to rest earlier. So, she agreed to try something new. In bed by 9:30 p.m., no screens, no late snacks, no pressure, just rest. 3 weeks later, she returned, tears in her eyes. "Doctor," she whispered, "I finally sleep through the night." She wasn't just sleeping, she was healing. Her daytime fatigue melted away, her mood lifted, her memory became clearer. Her husband even noticed she smiled more, and all of it began with one simple change: honoring the time her body truly wanted rest. That's why in our clinic, we began gently asking every senior patient this one question: what if it's not that you sleep too little, but that you sleep too late? Because when our patients began sleeping between 9 and 10 p.m., we saw remarkable shifts. A 6-month survey of 500 older adults revealed 80% fell asleep more easily, 75% woke up fewer times during the night, 70% felt more energized and emotionally balanced the next morning. These weren't dramatic overhauls. These were simple, soulful choices, and it's a reminder for you, too, that sometimes the solution isn't bigger effort, but better timing. If this message is touching something inside you, if you felt your body asking for change, just take a moment to type hope in the comments, not just for yourself, but for someone you love who may need to hear this, because sometimes a single word can remind someone they're not alone. Let's go a little deeper now, because sleep, especially after 70, isn't just about rest. It's about repair. It's about healing what the day wore down, restoring what life has quietly taken from you, your heart, your memory, your peace, and it turns out the time you sleep plays a major role in all of that. Let's begin with your heart. Your heart has been beating faithfully for decades. It's worked through joy, through grief, through stress, and it's still working for you now, but it also needs time to recover. When seniors in our clinic began sleeping during the 9 to 10 p.m. window, we noticed something incredible: a 45% reduction in heart-related issues. Blood pressure stabilized, irregular rhythms calmed down. Some even lowered or stopped medications with their doctor's careful guidance. As one patient said to me, "I didn't realize how tired my heart was until it finally felt peace again." Now think about your mind, your memory, your stories, your sense of self. Sleep is where your brain does its housekeeping, clearing out waste, sorting through emotions, and storing memories. But it needs time, early, uninterrupted time, to do that. I once worked with a sweet couple, Mr. and Mrs. Thompson, both in their 70s. They had been forgetting appointments, repeating stories, feeling lost in their own home. They were frightened. We made just one change, 9:30 p.m. bedtime every night. Within 3 months, something shifted. Mrs. Thompson stopped forgetting her medications. Mr. Thompson began doing his crosswords again and finishing them. He grinned at me once and said, "It feels like the lights came back on upstairs." Science confirms this too. Going to bed earlier gives your brain time to flush out toxins linked to forgetfulness. Even Alzheimer's, and maybe the most beautiful gift of early sleep, your emotions. A calm, steady heart, a quiet mind, a peaceful morning. In our latest study, seniors who followed a consistent early bedtime saw a 58% reduction in anxiety and low mood. That's not just numbers. That's someone waking up and finally feeling like themselves again. It turns out those first few hours of the night are when your brain soothes you. It washes away the noise, the stress, the loneliness. It prepares you to face the next day with clarity and strength. And if you or someone you love lives with diabetes, you'll be glad to know this. Sleeping earlier has also been shown to help stabilize blood sugar levels overnight. Some patients even lowered their insulin safely and with their doctor's support after adjusting their bedtime. So if you've ever thought, can something this small really change my health? The answer, said with love and truth, it is yes, 1,000 times yes, because sleep isn't passive. It's powerful medicine. And when taken on time, it heals in ways you never imagined. If life has taught us anything, it's this. Healing doesn't always come with noise. It often begins in the quiet, in a single soft decision to listen to what your body has been whispering all along. So tonight, when the house is still, when the world outside quiets down, and you feel that gentle wave of sleepiness come over you, don't fight it. Don't rush past it. Don't tell yourself it's too early. Instead, pause. Let it be a signal, and not of age but of wisdom. Let it be your body saying, you've done enough today. Now it's time to rest. You see, at this stage of life, rest isn't about slowing down. It's about coming home to your rhythm, your peace, your strength. And if you've struggled with sleep for years, if you've been told that's just what getting older feels like, please know this, you are not broken. You are not failing, you're simply changing. And your body is asking for you to meet it where it is now, with gentleness and trust. You're never too old to feel better. You're never too late to heal. And there is still time, beautiful, quiet, meaningful time, for your heart to rest, your mind to clear, and your spirit to rise again. If something in this video touched your heart, if you thought of someone you care about who might need this message, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. It helps us grow this gentle community, one that honors rest, healing, and the wisdom of age. And here's something simple you can do right now. If you believe it's never too late to feel better, if you still hold hope for peaceful sleep and brighter mornings, type the word hope in the comments below. Not just for yourself, but for someone who might be reading, wondering if it's too late for them. Because sometimes one quiet word is all it takes to remind someone they're not alone. Thank you for spending this time with me. I hope tonight brings you deep rest, and that tomorrow greets you with strength. Until next time, sleep well.